Thank you for joining me. My name is Katie. I'm happy to show you this hairstyle today. It's one of my very favorites. You'll start on a side parting, and on the heavier side of your hair, towards the middle, we're going to make a 3-strand Dutch braid. So we're braiding under with a Dutch braid. And again, the reason why I start further back here is it gives a soft sweeping look rather than from the front of your forehead is a harsher, more structured look. So this braid, as I'm going and gathering hair as I go from the top from either side and sweeping it in, I want it to rest comfortably behind my ear. So keep that in mind and pull the braid in that direction as you go. As you can see, I'm gathering fairly large pieces. That just adds to the softness of this look. Once you've gathered all the hair from in front of your ear, we're going to stop right around there. And that's as much hair as going to be incorporated into the braid. One more section from the back to secure it. And now we're going to pull the braid apart, which is what is called pancaking. Just this top part here I'm fluffing outwards to give it more volume. The bottom part of the braid I will not do this to. You see, I really want the braid on the bottom to be seen underneath this braid, and so this braid needs to be a little bit more narrow. Now I'm going to pull this up and clip it out of the way so I can work on the bottom section. And if you don't know how to fishtail, it is very easy. What we're going to do is gather this hair together and split it into 2 pieces. So a regular 3-strand braid has 3, this only has 2. Once you have your 2 sections, we're going to pull from the bottom and cross it over the top. So I'm gathering a little bit hair from one section and giving it to the other section. Now I'm gathering hair from this section and giving it to the other section. And we're going to keep trading little pieces of hair back and forth. And that is how you fishtail. This fishtail I'm doing in the French style, so the hair is folding over the top. Whereas the braid on top, we did a Dutch, which is folding the hair under. This creates 2 different directions that the braids are forming, so it's good contrast against each other. Typically in a fishtail, I would be taking tinier sections of hair rather than these big sections. But once you start pulling it apart like this, and you're going to want to stop every 5 to 7 rows or so and pull it apart. If the sections were thinner, you would not get this definition, and I really want this definition here. So this is going to be a very voluminous fishtail underneath. So again, keep repeating that technique, taking a little bit from one section and giving it to the other and back and forth, fluffing out as you go until you get all the way down. Now let this top piece down, and we're going to put the 2 pieces together in just a moment. I want to secure this loose hair at the back of my neck by crisscrossing 2 bobby pins and hiding them underneath, and that'll just really help hold the hairstyle in place throughout the entire day. Now take a bobby pin, push the wrong end through the top braid, not all the way through, and now without opening up the bobby pin, we're going to start weaving it back and forth, again with the bumpy side towards your head, catching little pieces of the top braid and interweaving them into the bottom braid and tucking it in once we're done, and then go down a little bit and do it again as many times as you need to secure. The reason why I'm not going through the top braid the other direction first is it manages to catch a little bit of the hair on top, and then you can't really make that bobby pin invisible. A little piece of it always sticks out. And now with an elastic, we join the ends. And that's really all there is to it. This is such a beautiful braid. It looks really complicated, but it's not. It's just 2 braids. And now showing you the trick to how to weave them together.